Hi folks, Murray McCormick here from Giant Leader Post with another edition of Rider Rumblings. Coming after another win over the Riders, beat Montreal last week, and now they're looking at biggest game of the regular season or the last game of the regular season. Both, I guess, would probably be the best way to look at that. The Riders can't do any better than finishing third. We know that much. A win would get them third and they'd stay in the West Division and play Winnipeg. A whole bunch of other things can happen, or they could finish fourth and go over to the East. The way things are looking now, I think the West might be the best route to go, I guess, would be the end, because Winnipeg's pretty beat up and so is Calgary, and the Riders are getting healthy at the right time and also playing pretty well at the right time, barring some of the offense on the weekend. But I like the way the defense is performing now. Ed Gainey is just a stud. Willie Jefferson's playing well. Casey Rogers has returned at defensive cornerback, so I don't think we're going to see as much as Duron Carter there. We did see him a bit much on Friday. So that's the big debate this week, is which way should they want to go. They kind of control their destiny, I guess. And as I say, I think staying in the West, because no team has won through the crossover, and until some team does, I think you try to avoid that route. A lot of things left over from the Friday game. I think we saw once again this sort of quarterback carousel between Kevin Glenn and Brandon Bridge. I think they're going to keep doing that as much as it works, so why change it? The Bakari Grant gaff, the hiccup when he had the ball knocked out of his hands crossing across the goal line, is a concern, especially when a veteran does that. But we didn't get to see what he had to say about it. But I think Bakari Grant he made a dumb mistake, stupid mistake. It happens, and it'll be in highlights for a long time to come. To come ahead, the Eskimos roll in here. They're back to being this streaking team. What a streaky team. I think they won 7 in a row to start, lose a half a dozen in the middle, and now they won 4 in a row, or could be 4 in a row. So they're really rolling and looking like the Edmonton Eskimos from early in the season. So it's not going to be a gimme by any stretch on Saturday night for the Rough Riders, and I think they are good enough I think they can beat them, and so I think Edmonton can win. So I think it's going to be one of those games where it's going to set the tone. And you know something, as I like to always point out, we're talking playoffs at the end of October and early November, and that's always a good thing and better than talking about looking forward to the future and what's going to happen. Right now, it's all about 2017, and that's a good thing.